How to defend drug charges, innovative strategies that win. Have you ever wondered how someone can successfully fight drug charges? It's a complex process, but there are effective strategies that can make a real difference. Let's break down some of the key methods used in defending against drug offenses. First, one of the most important steps is to challenge the legality of search and seizure. The Fourth Amendment protects individuals from unreasonable searches. If law enforcement did not have proper legal authority or a valid warrant, a defense attorney can file a motion to suppress the evidence. This could lead to the dismissal of charges or weaken the prosecution's case significantly. Next, it is essential to question the chain of custody of the evidence. The prosecution must prove that the drugs presented in court are the same ones seized during the arrest. If there are gaps or missing documentation, it can create reasonable doubt about the evidence's integrity. Defense lawyers can use this to challenge the admissibility of the evidence. Another strategy is to argue lack of knowledge or intent. Drug charges often requiring proof that the defendant knowingly possessed or intended to distribute the substance. A defense can focus on showing that the defendant was unaware of the drugs or lacked intent to possess or sell them. This may involve presenting evidence about the circumstances surrounding the arrest. Additionally, asserting entrapment can be a valid defense. If law enforcement induced the defendant to commit a drug offense they would not have committed otherwise, this can be a strong argument. It requires showing that government agents used coercion or undue persuasion. Highlighting insufficient evidence is also crucial. Defense attorneys will carefully examine the prosecution's case for weaknesses, such as reliance on circumstantial evidence or unreliable witnesses. They argue that the prosecution has not met the burden of proving guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Some innovative defenses involve scientific and psychological arguments. Presenting expert testimony about mental health conditions or neurological factors can challenge traditional views of guilt or responsibility. It is also important to tailor the defense to the specific drug charges. Different offenses, such as possession, distribution, trafficking, or manufacturing, requiring specialized defenses. For instance, defending against manufacturing charges might involve technical investigations into chemical processes. Thorough preparation is key. Successful defense requires meticulous review of police reports, witness statements, and all case details. Skilled attorneys leverage expert networks and negotiate effectively with prosecutors to enforce reduced charges or dismissals. Throughout the process, protecting constitutional rights is vital. Defense lawyers must guard against violations of due process, unlawful searches, or coerced confessions to ensure clients receive fair treatment under the law. Finally, addressing emerging drug issues is essential. With substances like fentanyl, which carry heightened penalties, defense strategies may need to adapt. Understanding specific legal frameworks and potential consequences unique to these drugs is crucial. Combining these approaches allows criminal defense attorneys to build strong, individualized defenses that challenge the prosecution's case and protect the defendant's rights. By using these strategies, defendants can fight drug charges effectively and work towards the most favorable outcomes.